Hello there. It is Wednesday, my droids. Time for Comics with Katarn, where I do a live reading / reaction to the Star Wars comics that have dropped brand new this week. And this week we have Star Wars Darth Vader number 29 and the High Republic Adventures issue number 1. That's right, High Republic is back, baby. How's it going, Jake? Dr. Holocron, UMB 184. I'm not seeing anyone showing up in the chat here. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's weird. The chat seems to refresh itself when I switch between scenes in OBS. But enough about that. Vader's got ladies on his mind. Yes, indeed. Look at this. I love it. The Handmaiden Gang. A bunch of angry Padmes. Angry Padmes. That'd be a good band name, actually. Darth Vader and Sabe versus the other handmaidens of Padme. The late Padme. Star Wars. Darth Vader number 29. Techno Reunion. I love it. Techno Reunion. Let's go. Techno Reunion. After their failed mission to bring Governor Tantaza, a corrupt operative of the Crimson Dawn, to justice, Darth Vader and Sabe, the former handmaiden of Padme Amidala, traveled to Coruscant for an audience with the Emperor. The Emperor tested Sabe, deeming her worthy to serve as a commander for Darth Vader. The Emperor then ordered Darth Vader to quell an uprising on Skako Minor, led by Jul Tambor. Darth Vader sent Sabe to assassinate Jul Tambor alone, as yet another test of her conviction. No doubt Sabe's up to the task. On Naboo, Sabe's fellow handmaidens apprehended the assassin Ochi of Bestoon. The group interrogated Ochi, seeking to liberate their companion from the Empire's grasp or put an end to her desecration of Padme's memory. We need to free her from the grips of Vader, or kill her, basically. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Oh man, remembering the big moments. Yes, and none should forget, ever again, that I am Sith. Code clearance accepted. Damn right it's accepted. Ugh, Base 7. I love it. No one likes Ochi. Even like the minimum wage underlings of the Executor are like, ugh, this asshole again. Bounty hunters, we don't need that scum. Ugh, Base 7. All alone, assassin? Thought Sabe sent you to find that governor. Yeah, well, I picked up Sabe instead. What? Is that how you stand in the presence of Lord Vader's first lieutenant? I see. We're doing the old double cross. It's not Sabe. It's one of the other handmaidens. Oh, Ochi. Of course, he would just go along with it and wouldn't try and blow the cover. He's smarter than that, at least. So, sorry, Commander. Not bad. You've got her bossiness down pat. Shh. I told you, if you blow my cover, you'll be the first to die. Come on, Dorme. I told you. We're all on the same page here. You handmaidens want your girl Sabe to come home with you. I want to get Sabe the hell out of Vader's service. So let's just figure out where she went and be on our way before you bump into a droid. You might be able to fool a stormtrooper, but I don't think you'd want to get too close to something with a memory bank. That's a good point, because she's not going to stand up to a scan, a bioscan. Here you go. Sabe's private quarters. I've decided it's a hissing door. Ugh, datapad's been reset. Of course. She spent most of her life undercover. She's not going to leave anything critical. She's not going to leave critical information lying around. Now you tell me. Look, if we want to find out where she's gone, we need to get to a central terminal. What's this? That's the armor Vader gave her. She left it behind. Maybe she's not truly serving him. Ha! You're really telling yourself that? She can't be serving him. He's a murderer. Who murders everyone Sabe points him at. What? Oh yeah. It's a risky game, but she's got a good thing going. Vader's pet gets a lot of power. I mean, you just got a taste of it. Nice. Look at Ochi with his A280C right here. Pulse rifle. Feels good making people scared. doesn't it, Commander? Imagine what you could do with that kind of authority. But don't get any ideas. I don't need another handmaiden messing with the boss's head. You just get her out like we planned. Commander, we were notified that you'd returned. Personal guards KA-336 and KV-222 reporting for duty. Great. Now beat it. No. I'd like to talk to my devoted personal guards. Shut up, OG. I've received intelligence that my most recent excursion may have been compromised. Did you speak to anyone about where I was going or what I was doing? No, Commander. Not even amongst yourselves. When, where, and what did you discuss? We were in the armory. 4 days ago. It was just the two of us. We were wondering how your mission was going. You mean you were taking bets on whether I'd survive? Totally. What facts about my classified mission did you speak out loud in the public armory? Just that you were heading out by Lord Vader's command. In disguise and alone. To assassinate Jewel Tambor. Oh, so you spilled the beans. I mean, even with the two of them only around, I guess you're not supposed to utter these words in a public space. Just in case it's bugged, you know? Brental 4. Don't worry, there's enough for everyone. Oh, by the mists. Thank you, Jewel. We'll be back with more supplies soon. We thought we'd been forgotten. Never. Never. The puppets on the Skakoan Council have forgotten you. They left you to starve and let the Empire drive you off planet when you dared to protest. But I am my father's son. I'll always fight for you and for the honor of the Tambors. You mean the prophets of the Tambors? Collective gasp. What's the problem, friend? You, Jewel Tambor. You started this war with the Council. We're caught in the middle. I didn't bomb you, friend. No, but without you, it never would have happened. And then you sent your pirates to plunder us. Those pirates don't work for me. They're just Minox taking advantage of the situation, and the Council's been letting them. I'm just trying to help my people. You could make a difference too, my friend. Wait. Huh? Nicely done there, Sabe. Real incognito. Get down! Hey! Jewel Tambor, this is from the Droid Crush. Dope. Look at Jewel Tambor, by the way. Like, he's just jacked. He's wearing golden armor. It almost looks like power armor. And he's just, like, tanking an explosion right now. This dude is... Look at him. Yeah, no, it's great. Especially since Wat Tambor looked so physically useless. You know, he's all fiddling with his little dials. And I didn't even know he had legs. He looked like he was wheeled around in Attack of the Clones. Jewel Tambor looks like he could rip your head off. I love it. Avenge me. Working on it. I love that they're retrofitted B1 bodies with new heads. What? Ah. Maybe the same brains. Are you alright? Are you alright? Yes. You're welcome. Right. Greetings, stranger. Thank you for the help. Might I inquire what inspired you to step up? I heard Jewel Tambor was buying scrap. Figured I'd have a better chance of making a sale if you were alive. Hey. We'll get you, Tambor. Bet on it. Yeah, I don't know about that. It can be dangerous to do business with somebody so many people want dead. Why take the risk? You tell me. Jewel Tambor. How do you spell that? Here we go. Jewel Tambor of Skako Minor, son of Wat Tambor II, grandson of Wat Tambor. Wat ran the Techno Union during the Clone Wars. Wat II got iced after the Empire took over. And now Jewel's leading an insurgency, trying to take Skako Minor back. So I guess we're heading to back off. What are you doing? We got what we needed, now get out. Now we gotta get out before... You said Sabe's been using Vader to murder people. I'd like to see if that's true. You're not gonna find that kind of thing out spelled out in an Imperial report. But I can tell you that Sabe went undercover as a Crimson Dawn agent and planted fake data that got Vader to slaughter 32 Imperial soldiers, officers, and advisors. Then she set up a showdown between Imperial forces and a Crimson Dawn attack force that killed hundreds of soldiers and guards. It's true. And then she got Vader to destroy Governor Tantaza's energy facility on Gabrador 3. I mean, who knows how many people that technology would have helped. Somehow I don't think you're telling me the whole story here, Ochi. Ochi? This is Admiral Piet. I understand you're with Commander Sabe. This is Sabe. I'm still on mission. I trust you're interrupting me for a good reason, Admiral. Absolutely, Commander. Your presence has been requested by Lord Vader himself. Well, you didn't believe me. At least now, you'll get some real answers. Huh. I don't know about this, Dorme. You're gonna... I'm pretty sure that Vader's gonna immediately sense that Dorme is not Sabe. Good luck living long enough to share him. That's great. All these just like raggedy Skakoans back here, too. We breathe a different atmosphere on our planet. As long as we're exiled, we need rebreathers to survive. But the Empire's outlawed the export of rebreathing technology. So we have to scrounge up whatever we can to make do. How's that? Phew, a lot better. You seem like a person who wants to do good. This is good, right? But that man was right. You started this war, didn't you? We just want some air. Is that so wrong? Jewel, you're wasting your time. She's been working for Vader from the start. Oh shit, look who's back. I know that, G90. I was trying to subtly bring her round to our side. But that strategy's out the door now, isn't it? Come on, man. You can't trust a giant metal testicle to know anything about subtlety. What are you planning? It's simple. All of the misery you see began when your master came to Skako Minor and massacred the ruling council. He killed my father. He killed my world. So I'm gonna kill him. I love a good grudge match. Do you know what will happen if you try to kill Darth Vader? I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna do it. Right, G90? Oh, yeah. No, you're not. And when you fail, he'll retaliate by exterminating everyone you ever cared about. Look, I know what it is to want what you want. But I've seen what it leads to. 100 Amidalans bleeding out on a dead asteroid. And Vader's even more dangerous now than he was then. You cannot do this, Jewel. Please, believe me. You do not know what he's capable of. And neither does Dorme. Yet here she goes. Let's see how... I'm very interested to see how this goes. Psst. Bzzz. Commander Sabe. It has come to my attention that your guards have failed you. And failed the Empire. Oh, shit. What do you intend to do about it? Just pick up the E11 and blow them away. Anything else, you're going to give up your cover. Commander, we didn't. She's going to kill you. And you're just going to beg? Man, what must be going through their heads in this moment? Like, Jesus. I love it. Everyone rushes for the gun. Yeah, no! That's pretty cold. They still live. Damn, Vader. He's like, you didn't double tap him. I'm still suspicious. Yes. You thought you could deceive me. But from the beginning, I knew. And now you have confirmed it. You are not Sabe. Tell me your name, handmaiden. Sabe wouldn't have killed them either. If you believe that, you no longer know her. He's kind of right there, though. Oh man, is this the end of Dorme? Are we killing another legacy handmaiden? If you believe that, you no longer know her, or what she's capable of. Damn, she just blasted Jewel, and it happened off camera? What the fuck? To be continued. No way. They set him up for this huge, like... It was going to be Hell in a Cell all over again. Jewel Tambor versus Vader. And she just, like, quietly offed this guy? While we were... Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming at all. It is possible that this is a fake out and Jewel is not even dead here. But, like... That looks a lot like a dead guy who just got blasted. I don't know, man. We're going to have to find out in issue 30. Darth Vader 30. Oh, man. That's a cover. I love it. It's like a Renaissance painting of evil Natalie Portman's just like mobbing Vader. Just when you step back and take a look at the concept of this current arc of Vader, it really is just like a bunch of Natalie Portman cosplayers chasing a Vader around. And I love that. I love that a lot. Yeah, this was an excellent issue. This is a dope cover indeed. Vader versus the Handmaidens. We're gonna have to wait a couple weeks, but we'll get our conclusion here, and it's gonna be dope. Switching gears, rewinding a couple hundred years on the timeline. It's time for the High Republic Adventures, issue number 1. That's right, brand new line dropping starting today. Sav Maligan. Padawan or pirate? Color me intrigued, Daniel Jose Alder. What do you have for us? I'm a big fan of anyone with a purple saber. You know me. Purple gang. I like that Sav is the same, she's the same species as Embo as well. The High Republic Adventures, issue number 1. Let's do this. By Daniel Jose Alder, illustrated by Tony Bruno. Color art by Michael Etier. Droid Herder out here gifting subs. My man. That's awesome. Good for you, man. And Harvey Tolabau, the brothers Tolabau, I should say, did the cover art here. That's pretty awesome, too. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures. I know that the High Republic comics are the only ones where this timeline is really relevant, but I wish they would include it on the beginning of all of them, you know? Just to start to get that uniformity back that we had in Legends, how all of those Del Rey novels started with a list of existing novels, first of all, which was super handy. There was a galaxy map, a Dramatis Personae, and a timeline in every single one of those. Like, that would be something that I would really like to see happen, both in the new comics and the new canon novels moving forward. Star Wars, The High Republic, Quest of the Jedi. It is a time of great exploration. In an effort to unite the galaxy, the Chancellors of the Republic, working alongside the courageous and wise Jedi Knights, have dispatched dozens of Pathfinder teams into the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. But it is also a time of great uncertainty. Communication is unreliable, and tall tales of mysterious planets and monstrous creatures abound. Prospectors and pirates roam the frontier, and the worlds of Irem and Erono are locked in a forever war. And on the far-off planet of Dalna, a new threat to the galaxy is beginning to emerge. Well, this is all quite ominous. Pathfinder teams. Interesting, I want to know more about this. I know that in the time of the High Republic, a lot of the galaxy was uncharted, and so Pathfinder teams may literally be out there charting new systems and things like that in the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. That sounds like that's what that is. Alright, let's do it. My name is Sav Maligan. All my life, all I've ever known has been the Jedi Order. I was brought here to Takodana when I was a baby, so I don't remember anything of my life on Fatrong. Fatrong? Okay. I became a youngling, then a Padawan. Everyone says I'm one of the strongest Force users this temple has ever seen, that I'll be a legendary Jedi one day. And don't get me wrong, I love the Force. It feels like home. Problem is, I'm only 15 and I'm already sick to death of the Jedi Order. I feel you, kid. When you're 15 years old, you're tired of everything. Nothing is cool enough for you. That poncho is pretty bitchin' though, I have to say. And I like the blaster slung at the hip. It's a very non-Jedi look. I'm only 15 and I'm already sick to death of the Jedi Order. Droid herder, you're talking about Mari Santeca? I don't know if she was a Pathfinder. I thought she was just part of, like, I didn't know that, I don't think the Santecas are Pathfinders. I thought they were just, like, savants that invented this tech and had their own personal connection to it. Chadmiral, I hear you. There are a lot of ponchos these days, but you know what? I'm not tired of it yet. I might be someday soon, but right now, bring on the ponchos. This is a nice, you know, nondescript, non-threatening poncho, too. I am sick to death of the Jedi Order. That's why every night, once everyone's asleep, I sneak through the temple, quiet as a ghost. As I slip into the darkness, I let that wild thrill of freedom rise within me. I revel in it. 1 credit for passage across Lake Nymevi for the undercover Padawan, and 1 credit for the fairy droid's discretion. It's not discretion if you would now let our nocturnal clandestine sojourn commence. Nice, very subtle droid, this one. I head to a place. Is it a pit droid too? It kind of looks like a pit droid. Makes me think of A Sunny Day in the Void, Meeber Gascon's team. Because their pit droid is was like a little annoying as well. That was hilarious. Always blown it. I head to a place where no one bugs me about meditating or following rules. Where I can be whoever I want, whatever I want, or even disappear. Maz's castle, huh? The only place I can really be myself. The castle of Maz Kanata, Pirate Queen. Nice. Where all the weirdest, roughest, most wanted and terrifying hoodlums of the galaxy come to swap stories and make deals. That guy's Alak. Wanted in like 20 systems. He once took over an entire battle station single-handedly. By mistake. Saved a small planet from invasion. Long story. What? I need to know more. Is that Therm Scissor Punch? Oh my god, it is. He's so old. He's... What? And I'll get to him. Beside him is Quiet Sean, Alak's prodigy. It's said if you ever hear her speak, it's because you're about to die. Okay, hello. Quiet Sean, that's pretty badass, actually. And tonight's a special night. The reason any of us know half these stories about the legendary pirates of Maz Kanata has come to pay a visit. A renowned prospector who's been earning a reputation as a master storyteller to boot, Dexter Jetster, travels the galaxy listening for tales of daring and danger along the way, and then he comes back to Takodana. One day he'll be telling stories about the legendary pirate Sav Maligan. Just watch. Young-ass Dexter Jetster! Oh, look at him. He's got a gun on each hip, and he's got one on his chest. My man with the appendix carry. He's even got his fine mustache already. This is awesome. Did anyone hear from Danto Parappa ever again? Of course they didn't. He went on to lead one of the most prominent crime families of his era. But the event scared him so bad, he went into hiding for years. And, of course, Therm Scissor Punch. No one's sure if he's ever actually done any of the terrible things he's always bragging about, but his name is Therm Scissor Punch, so who cares, right? Oh, shots fired. And there's Coromant Vizzle. All the songs say the law is always on Coromant's back. He's been arrested like a bazillion times, but gets away every time. Nice. Bit of a Smokey and the Bandit situation. Looks like Alak and that creepy-looking guy are about to get into it over something. Then why don't you just arrest me then, eh? Don't tempt me, Alak. There's no fighting allowed here. That's the one and only rule. And as rowdy as this crowd is, people pretty much abide by it. But peace is so boring. Oh, don't do it. She's going to use the Force to throw the drink. And what's the point of being able to use the Force if you're not going to cause a little trouble with it? Of course, this can only mean one thing. Maz Kanata? No. Oh, yep, there she is. Sorry, I was looking up here. What the Kark Star is wrong with all of you? Look at her. She's got hair? Or is she wearing a hat? She's wearing a hat. Okay, for a second there. Miss Maz, I was walking away. Anyone can tell you. I didn't do anything. You jumped me. All right, all right. You both say the other one started it. Inspector Raff, I told you you were welcome here because everyone is welcome here. And you seem like a decent fellow, in spite of your career choice. But I'm not done. There's one rule, and you broke it. When it comes down to a dispute between me and between one of my most trusted men and the law, who do you think I'm going to believe? Very well. But I shall... never mind. And you? What were you doing starting trouble with him of all people in my castle, Alak? I can explain, Maz. We had set up a... Wait. Is that my favorite person in the galaxy? Me? The great pirate Maz Kanata knows who I am? And I'm her favorite? Maz, if you keep talking like that, I'm gonna believe you one day and make a fool of myself for love. Oh, Kark. Of course it's Dexter. Dexter's everyone's favorite. Ah, Dexy Jet! You should have told me you were coming. I would have had hooted prep a spread of your favorite tasty treats. Trasty teats out here. Eek. A spread of your favorite tasty treats. Just passing through, I'm afraid. Gotta head out again, in fact. But I'll stop back through before I leave town, I promise. He's leaving. All right, everyone. Thanks for another exciting night. Now's my chance to ask him about what makes someone a legend. I can find out how he decides whose stories are worth telling. Hold that ferry. He's certainly in a hurry. 2 credits for passage across Lake Naive for you and... We must leave at once. Can you go any faster? He's getting away. Who's getting away? Yeah! Where did you come from? She got on with you. I thought she was your associate for the adventures and intrigue ahead. Adventures? Intrigue? Look, this is not something a kid should be involved in. That was the most notorious pirate hunter in the galaxy that just stormed out of Maz's. I spotted him heading off in a water speeder, and I'm pretty sure he's up to no good. Well, why don't you just ask RD to use his secret auxiliary speed propulsor to catch up? He has a secret speed propulsor? Of course. This is a pirate planet, after all. Secrets abound. Don't know why you didn't tell me that in the first place. Whee! You're welcome. This droid. Okay, slow it down here. I see the speeder docked up ahead. He must be nearby. Since I helped you, you have to... Yes, once I get back. You stay in the ferry and wait for me. Unlikely. Hundreds of years of sporting that stash. Why fix something that's not broken, right? Dexter Jetster is the Tom Selleck of space. Kid, I'm not joking. This isn't safe. The name's Sav, Mr. Jetster. And I know. That's why I'm here. Excuse me. Huh? If you're here to try to kill me, let's get started. But if you're here to help me find out what's going on with these creeps in the clearing up ahead, follow me, stay low, and... Please, for the love of God. Please, for the love of all that is sacred, keep it down. All right, everyone. Enough chatter. Let us begin, All right. They've stumbled on a cult. I like how they just join him automatically, too. Yeah, it's totally a Corellian hound from Andor. And from Solo. That he's got with him. I like that. He's like an old-timey detective, like with a bloodhound, you know? This blessed meeting marks the beginning of a truly remarkable alignment of interests and organizations. I have been tasked with uniting all of you, along with my own group, the Dank Grax, and together we will rid Takodana of both Maz Kanata and the Jedi. Bzzzt, intruder alert. Spew, 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 spew. Intruder, intruder. Betrayed? Already? Everyone stay calm. Whatever it is, I assure you, my death-dealing droids will end them expeditiously. I wouldn't be so sure. Just look at that mustache. We all know Dex can handle himself. Did they see who we are? Run! Go, go! Don't think so. It's pretty dark. This way. We can take my speed... Saw that coming. My speeder! Oh, they finally did it. They killed my fucking car, man. On the one hand, I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this. To the ferry! They'll just blow that up too. No, they won't. You two go. Oh my god, it's just two sticks and she connects it that... Oh, she's disconnecting them right now. Dope. But at the same time, I'll be honest. I'll handle them. I've probably been waiting my whole life for this moment. Yeah, you're so bored with the Jedi Order, it's because you haven't been challenged. But here you are in the thick of it. Suddenly being a Jedi's pretty cool, huh? We're not leaving you here, kid! At first, it's just like training. A Jedi? Then I realize how many there are. And suddenly death feels very real. So near I can taste it. But if that's what this night has in store for me, so be it. Just going ham. Sav Maligan. Dex, you magnificent creature. Is he firing 3 guns? Oh, I love it. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Raph! Well, I guess... Deep! Oh! Well. Nice, they saved each other. Guess that's that. They won't be reporting any info back to the others. What was that meeting? I've been following Arvik. I've been following Arkic Vaughn for a while now, trying to figure out what he's up to. Seems he's putting together some kind of collective. Anyway, you two, well, you have my thanks. But don't think this changes anything. If I catch you involved in any illegal activities, I'll... Yeah, save it. We'll steer clear of you, Raph. Come on, kid. We gotta tell Maz what we heard. So, about me having a lightsaber. What's all that? Oh dear! The Dank Grax? Arkic Vaughn? Who are they? Dex kept my secret, just like I asked him to. Told the whole story without mentioning my lightsaber, or that I'm a Padawan. The Dank Grax are a criminal outfit made up of rejects from various backwater force factions around the galaxy. Bunch of losers, basically. But they're ruthless, and they're very connected. Backwater force factions? So, the Dank Grax are a bunch of force sensitives that, like, Jedi Order rejects? Sith Acolyte rejects? Arkic has been obsessed with trying to take me down, ever since I conned him out of a score he thought was his a few decades ago. What was the score? Takodana. The whole planet? Legend! That's probably why he wants to get rid of the Jedi, too. They're in the way. He wants to turn this place into his own little empire, I'm sure. Question is, who is he working with? Maz, that ship you requested intel on has been sighted heading off-world. Perfect timing. Thanks, Emmy. Guess we better get moving. Only one question left. Okay. Remember I said I was waiting my whole life for that moment earlier? Dex said you did pretty good out there, Sav. So, you want to come along with the crew? I lied. It was actually this one. Absolutely. Sav Maligan, part of the crew. Look at sexy young Dexter over here and Therm motherfucking Scissor Punch. This This is really shaping up to be a wild caper, and I am very much enjoying it. Also, that dig about Therm's name, like, no one knows if he's done any of the things he's claimed, but his name is Therm Scissorpunch, so who cares, right? Like, oh, man. Yeah, no, you're right. Star Wars does love to destroy cool vehicles. The Quad Jumper, the Razor Crest, now this speeder. I remember the first time I read Jedi Search by Kevin J. Anderson, and the Falcon crashes onto Kessel, and it's destroyed, basically. It eventually gets rebuilt, but I remember how shocking that passage was. We're like, oh my god, they destroyed the Falcon! Oh no! Like, little did I know we were only a couple years away from Vector Prime, where they just straight up kill Chewbacca. They dropped the moon on his ass. But, enough about my trauma. Turf War with the Dank Grex coming next. This is going to be dope. I want to know what level of force ability they have. Ooh, they've got a Zabrak on the team. See, like, look at this Duros back here with his outstretched hand. It looks like he's about to do some sort of a force move. No pirate crew is complete without a crustacean. 100%. It is a really cool team, isn't it? And I'm glad that Therm Scissorpunch is going to be our crustacean. Yeah, this was awesome. High Republic Adventures is not going to disappoint, I can already tell. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. That's all I got for Comics with Katarn this week. If you're late joining the stream and you did not catch Darth Vader, issue number 29, don't worry, you can catch the replay momentarily here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, may the Force be with you.